The Leaning Tower of Pisa is located in the Tuscany region of Italy. The tower, rising with all its splendor in the city of Pisa, is one of the most famous structures in the world today. The main reason for the tower's fame is its tilted architecture. This can be attributed to the soft ground on which the tower was built, especially considering that it stands in the Piazza dei Miracoli, also known as the Square of Miracles. Today, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is among Italy's most visited historical landmarks, attracting millions of tourists from around the world. When we think of Italy, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is undoubtedly one of the first structures that comes to mind. The construction of the tower, also known as Torre di Pisa in Italian, took place in the year 1173. Initially, the tower was planned as a bell tower attached to the city cathedral, which was built between 1063 and 1090. However, it was later decided to construct it as a separate building. Although the construction started in 1173, it took approximately 200 years to complete the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Various factors such as internal conflicts, economic reasons, and construction challenges led to a suspension of the construction for about a century, and it was finally completed in 1372. The construction of the Pisa Tower began in an upright position. However, after 5 years of construction, when workers reached the third floor, they noticed an imbalance. Upon investigation, it was revealed that the soft soil on which the tower was built had caused a disruption in balance. Construction was halted for several years to address this issue. In the following years, many architects and engineers were assigned to find a solution to this problem. Although the construction continued with the implemented solutions, the Leaning Tower of Pisa could only remain upright for about 5 years after its completion. The tower's tilt persisted for almost 800 years until it was completely stabilized during a restoration in 2008. While the current tilt is 5.5 degrees, it was announced that the tilting situation was completely halted by the restoration work in 2008. One intriguing aspect of the Leaning Tower of Pisa is the debate about who designed and built it. Although it has long been claimed that Guglielmo and Benedetto Pisano were the architects, a study in 2001 found evidence suggesting that the original architect was Diodio Salvi, also known for Niccola's Bell Tower and the Baptistery in Pisa. There are also rumors that the Leaning Tower of Pisa served as an observation point for the Germans during World War II. It is said that the beauty of the tower impressed U.S. Army Commander Leon Wechstein, who then decided to cancel the order to destroy the tower. The tower has also been featured in various films and TV series, with the iconic scene of Superman straightening the tower in the 1983 film Superman 3. In 1987, along with the city cathedral, the Leaning Tower of Pisa was included in the UNESCO World Heritage List, ensuring its protection. An interesting fact, not commonly known, is that not only the tower, but also the baptistry and the cathedral next to the tower collapsed due to the clayey soil. In 2008, measures were taken to prevent the collapse of these structures, along with the restoration of the tower. For those who wish to visit the Leaning Tower of Pisa, there are some important points to consider. While visits are allowed, access in and out of the area where the tower is located has been restricted due to the susceptibility of the ground to subsidence. Visitors are not allowed to stay inside or around the tower for more than 30 minutes. The tower has 294 steps, and the ideal time to visit is considered to be during the spring months, especially in April, when the weather is moderate and the city is less crowded. Additionally, ticket prices are usually lower in the spring. The best times to visit the tower are early in the morning or in the late afternoon around sunset. It is advisable to visit the tower early in the day. The famous Leaning Tower of Pisa may face an identity crisis as experts have announced that the tilt of the tower has decreased. According to a BBC report on the restoration work on the tower, a group of observers noted that the medieval tower, which is 57 meters long, has straightened by 4 centimeters in the last 20 years.